Welcome back to another video, and I'm going to be tackling a popular question: is Amazon KDP saturated? It is a question that I most often get asked. So I want to be taking you through why you might be thinking it is saturated and ways that you can actually make more money in 2025. So if you watch any popular KDP video on YouTube, you're probably used to seeing these sorts of comments. Amazon KDP is saturated. You can't get sales in that niche anymore. The only people that make money are those that got started 3 to 5 years ago. And I always laugh when I see these comments because since I started in 2020, I've always seen these repeatedly over and over again. And it really just comes from a limited mindset. Now, I do have to say Amazon KDP is saturated, but only for these types of people. So firstly, it is saturated for people that are doing the bare minimum. And if you're doing these types of bare minimum strategies where you're just throwing books on Amazon, maybe throwing numerous or 100 books onto Amazon and expecting it just to sell, that really doesn't work anymore. And you're just wasting your time. Secondly, if you're not spending time doing research and actually looking and creating books that are in demand, then you're just not going to sell. It still sometimes blows my mind when people ask me, why isn't my book selling? Then I actually take a look at their book and I ask them, what was their process in creating this book? Did they find other books that are selling really well? Did they design their cover around best-selling covers? What back-end keywords did they use? And they don't really have any answers for these. Then you cannot really expect your book just to start selling on Amazon. And thirdly, people that don't invest in marketing. Now, you can't just put your book on Amazon and expect it to sell. Yes, I understand not everybody might have a budget for marketing, but you can use tools such as TikTok for free marketing. A lot of people have been doing that and have found success using TikTok, which is free. Or if you do have some sort of a budget, then I definitely recommend investing it in Amazon ads. It is the best way to get your books seen. And you don't even have to spend thousands. I was never doing that at the start, but I was always just reinvesting my profits. A great strategy if you've got a low budget is lottery ads. And I've got videos on my channel that will actually take you through step by step of how to set up a simple lottery ad, and it will definitely help you get sales. But if you do have money to invest, then definitely you should be trying Amazon ads. So I hope this gives you the mindset to be creating the best books possible, and then make sure that you're spending time doing research and creating books that are based off demand. And then finally, that you are finding a way to invest in marketing. This will actually give you a solid foundation to make the most of some of the opportunities that I will be talking about. And I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways to find new opportunities. And the first I'm going to be speaking about is cross-niching. Now, I have talked about this idea on my channel before, and the concept of this is just combining 2 or more different book topics into one. And a simple example of this is a Dogs in Space coloring book. Again, you're able to take dogs, which is a very popular niche on Amazon, and space, which is also another very popular niche on Amazon, and just combine them both into a coloring book for kids. Now, this actually helps you to stand out from other books, and it also attracts readers that are interested in both topics. And I'm going to show you how people are doing this on Amazon. Now, these coloring books have been doing really well on Amazon. We can see how low the BSRs are, and they're also best sellers. But what's even more impressive is that they've only been released in the past 30 days. So this first book here was only released 29 days ago. The second book, 17 days ago. Third book, 18 days. Fourth book, 18 days. And the fifth book, 19 days. We can go through a lot of these books and we can see how recently they have been released. So it's not down to KDP being saturated. These publishers, they are doing something different, and what a lot of them have used is cross-niching. So we can take a look at this first book here. It is the bold and easy theme, but they've also mixed it with garden corners. This second one has gone with a cute and cozy idea. Again, this theme is doing really well on Amazon, and mixed it with stoner moments. We've also got another cute and cozy book mixed with Valentine's Day, which is coming up. So again, that's going to be really, really popular. Another book with the bold and easy, cute and cozy theme, but mixed with hig nature. We've got cozy girl life as well, the bold and easy theme. We've got cat moments. we've got Paws and Hearts, Girls' Day. So they are all mixing these ideas together in order to create something unique. And we can see so many different sellers are popping off with different ideas. So it's really about making sure that you find something that is popular and then mixing it with something else and making sure that there is demand. We can see how well all these books are doing, and then that will give you the opportunity to create something unique that's different from all the other books and that actually stands out. So this is the first idea that you can do to stand out in 2025. So second way we can look at is translations. Now, this just involves publishing books in other languages, as Amazon is a huge marketplace and you really need to make the most of other marketplaces. Most people always just focus on the US, but Amazon is worldwide, so you got to remember that. Now, this just allows you to reach more readers who speak different languages, and there's also actually a lot less competition in non-English markets. So just taking a look at all the marketplaces that you can actually sell your book on. So we've also got the .co.uk market, we've got the Germany market, we've got the France market, we've got the Spain market, we've got Italy, Netherlands, Poland, Sweden, Japan, Canada, Australia. So there's so many other marketplaces that you can really capitalize on. And I'm going to show you one example of a coloring book in the US that has done quite well in the previous years. So we can see it's currently got a BSR of 17,000. It has previously had a much lower BSR as it's been on Amazon for around 4 years now. But what this publisher also did pretty early on was that they also published the same exact book in the German market. And if we take a look at this book, it's actually a bestseller in the German market. And you can see how low its BSR is, 1,452, and it has a estimated daily royalty of 122 euros to 168 euros, which I think is amazing. But the thing with coloring books is why it's so easy to translate into other markets is that all you need to do is to change the title on the book cover, and then because all the other pages are coloring pages, they can literally just stay the same. So you only really need to change just the title and the cover page, and then you can actually translate it to another language, and then you can sell it in that market too. So it's another great way that you can make money. So the third opportunity that I want to talk to you about is audiobooks. Now, audiobooks are books that you can listen to, and you can turn your books into audiobooks as they make a lot of money, which I'm going to show you an example on Amazon in a minute. And Amazon has a special place called ACX where you are able to turn your book into an audio book. Now, let's just quickly take a look at Amazon and see how much some of these audiobooks can make. So if we take a look on the far left, we've got this book making $168 in royalty a day. Then to the right of that, we have one book that's making over $2,500 per day in royalties. And the third book is doing even more, $3,500 each day in royalties. So there are huge potential with audiobooks. However, you do need your book to be quite long and have quite a lot of pages as well. So I do recommend, if you're doing mid to high content books, that this is a great way to go to convert your books into audiobooks. Again, the longer your book is, the more you can make from this. We see some of these books are 10 hours, 34 minutes, 2 hours, 36 minutes, 10 hours, 23 minutes. I'll definitely stay around the 2 to 3 hour mark. I don't think you really need to be doing 10-hour books to make money from this, but it is a massive opportunity that some publishers are taking hold of. And I think it's a very much underrated area of Amazon that most people don't really look at too much. But if you want to consider this, then head over to the ACX website on Amazon, and it's quite simple to set up an account. So you can go through the steps here. So all you need to do is to claim a title that you have. It must be in a Kindle ebook form for you to claim that title. Then you'll be able to create the title profile. So you just need to claim it, upload an audition script with a detailed description of the project and performance notes for narrators to make use for their submission. And then you'll get narrators apply to your particular profile, and then you can choose who you want to work with and decide on your payment terms. Some people charge maybe $100 per hour, some charge less than that, some charge more. But again, just take the time to listen to the narrators and find the one that sounds most relatable to the story that you have created, and then you can arrange terms and a schedule with them to create the audiobook. But again, everything is in the ACX website, so you don't have to go outside or go anywhere else to do that. And eventually, once a project is done, then you can publish it through this platform and then have the royalties coming in each month. You don't even need to run ads on these audiobooks as well. I'm also in the process of creating my first audiobook and really testing this out. So if you would like to hear more about an update of that and maybe create a separate video on how you too can start creating audiobooks, then let me know in the comments. So that just covers 3 simple ways I'm going to be using to make more money in 2025. Let me know which way that you are going to be using, and if you need more guidance, make sure you check out my channel. I've got a lot of helpful videos that will take you through every process in Amazon KDP and make sure that you find success too.